that instead of an actual background in wrestling, because he's had a pretty good pro wrestling career. I mean, his WWE career was pretty good. And you don't have to necessarily reference WWE, which TNA has a horrible habit of doing. Monsters Ball. This match was pretty fucking crazy. I'm going to say out there. Stevie Richards was kind of in the way. Like, he kind of held the match back. But that wasn't really his fault, and it kind of fit the character. We got some crazy spots. The return of the taser. I'm not going to complain. It actually worked out well. The way it was shot made it look cool. But any other way in that taser would have been awful. Like, seriously, that taser is so stupid. We had everything you think of. Barbed wire, taser, even thumbtacks for a second, although I don't know if they were used. First minute, Abyss takes a bump through a table somewhere around this entrance ramp, so that was awesome. Daphne, God bless her, I love this girl. I mean, she took the sickest choke slam onto the barbed wire table. But TNA's camera crew kind of effed that up. You didn't see the impact well enough. You had to catch it on replay. But she sold it amazingly. She looked amazing. Daphne is awesome, and she deserves so much more than she's getting in that company. All she does is come out, take a big bump, and go away. She needs to, like, have a belt or something, because she's awesome. She's, love Daphne. Love her so much. This match was awesome. Finish, again, kind of came out of nowhere. Don't really know what was up with the finish. That was a big problem tonight. A lot of finishes just came out of nowhere. But this match gets a 3.5 out of 5, because it was awesome. Mick Foley, he can still work hardcore. He can still do it. I just don't think he should be. But he can still do it. I hope the program isn't over, because this is a dream match, and they could do so much more with this. So I really hope this isn't over. Now we get into the matches that save the pay-per-view. So far the pay-per-view is kind of like, oh, I can't believe they effed up that, they effed up that, oh, they effed up that. But the next two matches really did save this pay-per-view. Matt Morgan versus Kurt Angle. I'm a huge Matt Morgan fan. I think the guy's got great charisma. He's an athletic big guy, and he's good. He's destined to become a main eventer in that company, and this match proved it, because he came out looking great. He stood in the ring with Kurt Angle. He took Kurt Angle on. They let him work like a big guy, so he looked really strong. They let him work like a technical guy, getting out of stuff. He just came off looking really good. Surprise win by Kurt Angle. I thought the Main Event Mafia was losing everything tonight, but it was a surprise ending. I like the idea that Kurt Angle wins because it opens up a lot more Main Event Mafia plot lines, a possible face turn for Kurt Angle. But that handshake will rub off some Main Event magic on Matt Morgan, and Matt Morgan deserves it. Seeing the Elevator, as always, is great. A lot of same spots with the Angle lock, but the match itself was really, it was good. It was a good match. It wasn't very long, but it was good. The crowd was very anti-Morgan, which depressed me, because this whole point of this match was to elevate Morgan to a how nada level. But Morgan will be a main eventer. Just watch. He's got the talent for it. He's got the moveset for it. And he's got catchphrases, man. He's got catchphrases out his ass. I mean, he's got a shitload of catchphrases. Main event, Sting versus AJ Styles. This had the most abrupt finish of all, but I'll get to that. The match itself, actually pretty good. I like the way it was booked with AJ actually taking a lot of brunt force from Sting, the old guy could still go, but getting caught in the end by the new guy's solid moveset. There were some sick DDT spots they did, with the inverted DDT into a Scorpion Death Drop. The crowd started actually chanting, "This is wrestling," which is a chant I've never heard before. It's an innovative and awesome one. And TNA should be really glad they got a "This is wrestling" chant, because that showed so much. The crowd really made this match, because they were there for their homeboy Sting. Sting brought his A game, AJ Styles brought his A game. The match was, I forgot to, Matt Morgan versus Kurt Angle, 4 out of 5. AJ brought his A game, Sting brought his A game. They both came off looking great. The finish killed it. AJ Styles wins off this weird body press off the top rope. I was like, what? What just happened there? Wait, he's like Ultimate Warrior now? So, the finish was kind of eh. But Sting talking to the crowd saying, he never wants to leave, or I don't know if I'm going to come back. This he made a pretty good speech, left the crowd going home happy, but I feel the crowd got shat on. Some of these finishes, some of these matchups, just a lot of low budget stuff happened. But they booked everything the way they did. I was worried. TNA has a tendency to book badly, but they did everything right here. If they fire some of that camera crew, and if they work out some of these like rough edges, we could be saying the era of TNA we've been waiting for years. TrueSlayer made a video a couple days back about hope, and this pay-per-view did give me the hope. I'm going to tune into Impact this week because I'm legitimately interested where everything's going now because they've set up so many integral plots. And TNA really is about ratings, so they don't need pay-per-view buy rates yet. So this was a good pay-per-view. It was a fun pay-per-view. I give it a 7.5. You could have had so much better TNA, but you effed up everything else. Now, if you don't mind, I have to watch Ultraman. So, bye, everyone.